The noise is unbelievable in here tonight, Rod Harrington. What a reception for Gary Anderson.
Well, it doesn't get any better as a dart player, Dave. I mean, Gary Anderson, he was walking onto the stage, he looked our way, and he actually looked scared because of the noise was so loud. I mean, that was an incredible reception for Gary Anderson. And I mean, every seat is absolutely full here this evening, and, well, that was incredible.
How do you manage to hold and throw a dart with this amount of noise and this amount of adulation?
It actually helps you. Once you start getting into the game, just before you throw them first darts, you are a bit jittery, a bit nervous. But once you've thrown them first darts, especially the first three are a good set of darts, then you start to focus, then you start to concentrate, the adrenaline runs rich, and then you do your job.
Hand over to Wayne Mardle, Stuart Pye.
Well, the entrance for Gary Anderson was like a rock star coming onto the stage.
100.
He is a Scottish sporting superstar, but he knows he's under pressure to deliver, not once, but twice, in front
77.
of a partisan-packed, raucous crowd here in Glasgow. Fabulous atmosphere. Can Anderson
89.
send the crowd away with big smiles on their faces tonight? Huge task for the world champion, Wayne Mardle.
Yeah, you mentioned the
58.
crowd there, Stuart, and I think it's really important that Adrian Lewis silences them as quick as he can. Because if they build up head of steam, because this man is, then
140.
it's going to become a real tough task. There's Rachel, Gary Anderson's partner. Because if Adrian cannot
86.
take one of the first couple of legs, then it's going to be a real difficult evening for him. Gary will be playing twice this evening, first and last. His last game is against Peter Wright.
132.
And what a start for Gary. 240 points in front.
Well, may only be 100 in front.
180.
Great stuff from Adrian Lewis to put pressure on the world champ. Well, that will settle the nerves. 13 darter in a leg you knew you had to win from the moment you turned up at the arena 3 hours ago.
140.
Gary is currently 6th in the table. He's the holder of this title. Went back in 2011 as well. He's the world champion, and he beat Adrian in that final. So this is a replay.
140.
That game ended 7-5 in sets to Gary. Will it be 7-5 in legs?
Of course, back in 2011 as well, he beat Lewis, didn't he, in
60.
the final to win it.
He did.
Well, this is pretty good from Adrian Lewis as well.
140.
Looks like being two strong holes of throw to get this match underway. Adrian Lewis enjoying his best
131.
Premier League campaign
81.
for 3 years or more. This for an 11 darter.
57.
Well, no pressure yet.
Yeah, there's no pressure, but he's got to keep the crowd quiet. Just make them become kind of disinterested in a way.
140.
Give them nothing to boo.
That's a good guide for him. And now there's pressure. Oh, well then. Now that, I just wonder that Anderson here, not even in this leg, can he make it 2-0?
That is important.
Third leg is Gary to throw first. Game on.
Well, do you know, they're best of mates. Gary Anderson and Adrian Lewis, they spent the afternoon together, walking around the city centre. Went for lunch together.
140.
Laugh at a joke and just enjoying each other's company. They are very good friends.
57.
Wonder who paid for that lunch.
We'll have to ask them.
91.
Good cover shooting.
I think it's fair to say they're not short of a bob or two.
58.
Adrian in danger. He's been cut adrift early. The perfect start so far for Gary Anderson, and just the opposite for Adrian Lewis. Missing 5 darts at a double in that, the second leg.
180.
Well, he's hit 2 180s now, Adrian Lewis. Well, this would raise the roof. May look at the bull anyway, or treble 18. Well, he went for the treble 18.
We still haven't seen a 170 in this year's Premier League. No 9 darter either. These are poor, these players, aren't they?
Gary Uruguay 72.
Tops it is.
32. Adrian Uruguay 148.
More than capable.
Pulled it.
Can Anderson finish off the leg?
40.
Well, Adrian has just had 6
Games on the
darts
third leg. Gary
and put
Anderson.
no pressure on Gary at all.
Game on.
It's gone from averaging 107 midway through the second leg to 92.
140.
Adrian Lewis shows you how poor that third leg was. This is a must-win leg, you feel, for the 2-time world champ that is Adrian Lewis.
Now, third in the table, Adrian. Looking at a third 180.
100
Makes it look so easy. 28th of the tournament already for Adrian Lewis. Can't afford to lose his throw
60.
twice, and you would think from here he will get a chalk on the board. He averaged 108. He was brilliant
100.
a week ago, wasn't he, against Peter Wright?
Yeah, but he didn't miss 5 darts at a double in any leg there.
137.
Right,
Adrian Uruguay
181
81.
again. Treble 10. 12 or 20.
41.
This is a replica of the second leg where he left 81.
140.
Okay, different double,
Adrian
but
Uruguay
he's got to put it
40.
away.
Game shot on the
And
fourth
does.
leg. Adrian Lewis. Fifth
That
leg
was
is Gary to throw first. Game on.
Anderson at the moment in the box seat, but we know how quickly these games in the Premier
83.
League can change. Only last week, you remember, Van Barneveld 5-1 down against Wade.
59.
Missed darts to make it 6 apiece and get a point. It can change very quickly.
It can and does. He really does.
100.
Gary Anderson, it's his first 180 of the night.
80.
Very much doubt that will be his last.
100.
He's only hit 14. He has played a game less. Only hit 14 in the entire tournament, which is very un-Anderson-like, isn't it?
98.
Last 4 Premier League meetings, should I say. Gary's won them all.
140. Gary Uruguay 140.
Just looking to keep nice and straight. He will stay there, I guarantee you. Whether he even goes for tops.
Wow, that was brilliant. It was so close to being exceptional. It just flicked the barrel, didn't it? But the reason he went like that, there was no way, the way that the first dart sat up in the treble, he could not see the treble
38.
bend.
Gary Uruguay 20.
The 4-1. 5. And again, Adrian Lewis had made a real hash of leaving a decent shot. Miles, the second best player at this moment, Adrian
59.
Lewis. Something has to change. If it doesn't, and it just carries on the way it is, Gary Anderson will have the perfect start to the evening.
There you go. Pretty good under the pressure he must have been feeling when he walked onto this stage.
86.
You are wondering why Gary Anderson is playing twice tonight. Finishes up the evening against Peter Wright. That will be some game. He should have played Lewis on the opening night in Leeds, the beginning of February, but he fell early, picked up a really nasty virus and
96.
just couldn't play. So Michael Smith played twice that night on his debut. That's why Gary is in turn playing twice here
100.
in Glasgow.
2 weeks ago, Adrian Lewis averaged 93. Last week, he averaged 908. This week, he's averaging 94.
100.
The inconsistencies of Adrian Lewis.
61.
He seemed to have got rid of that trait.
121.
Absolutely brilliant.
Adrian Uruguay 160.
Well, this could be brilliant too. This could be sensational.
120. Gary Uruguay
This is a chance for
40.
another break.
Cannot miss that. He cannot miss. Oh my.
20. Adrian Uruguay 40.
How important will that prove to be?
Game shot on the sick leg.
3 darts missed at tops.
7 legs, Gary to throw first. Game on.
For 5-1.
There's a hold of throw. Gary will be thinking, okay, all
140.
right, it's not my own throw, not a disaster. Kicks back in with a big one.
Well, they played last weekend, the
99.
Players' Championship. First couple of events of the year, and Adrian beat Gary in the semi-finals.
140.
And then went on to lose the final in a deciding leg to Peter Wright.
Play each other so often nowadays.
80.
That was unlucky. That was sticking in the 60 and just fell out. The dart lost its momentum. It's in the previous
140.
flight.
And Anderson has left 81
96.
after 9.
Gary
Adrian
Uruguay,
Lewis has
81.
left the same target after 9 darts twice.
3 140s.
Double 4.
73.
That bent the wire. Going to be under a bit of pressure though.
But this has happened far too often. When Gary Anderson has thrown first,
100. Gary
Adrian
Uruguay,
Lewis has been
8.
nowhere in sight, whereas the other way round,
Gary shot on the
Gary
7th
Anderson's
leg.
been
Gary
punishing
Anderson.
everything,
It makes Adrian to throw first.
averaging
Game on.
103 and looking very good indeed, Gary Anderson.
83. $140.
Just started into the leg for Gary Anderson. Here's one for you. Anderson has won only 1 leg in 12 darts or
100.
less so far in the Premier League. Only 1 leg. The lowest of the field. Michael van Gerwen has won
40.
21 legs in 12 darts
Oh,
or
dear.
less.
Another.
140.
Well, Adrian walked with that last start. That's why it went low. That was careless. You just get the feeling that this
100.
scoreline has all stemmed from those darts missed in that second leg.
He had left
38.
81 after 9, hadn't he? And Anderson wasn't even in the picture. But he could be in the picture in this leg now.
145. Adrian Uruguay, 140.
Got to go, isn't it? Another. Well, that was unlucky.
100.
He's left
Gary Uruguay,
40.
76.
But will it mean nothing? 16 for a point. Tops.
36. Adrian Uruguay, 40. Game shot on the 8th leg. Adrian Lewis. 9th leg is Gary to throw first.
His hopes
Game on.
alive.
Anderson could have been out of here. 3 at tops for 5-1.
60.
Only 60 here. 1 at tops for 6-2. Not over yet.
Well, you've already mentioned, Stuart, haven't you, how quick it can
134.
change, and maybe that 1 dart at 76 for the point is another turning point.
133.
But he's looking very good, isn't he? Looking cool, calm and composed is Gary Anderson.
125.
Just some encouraging signs for Adrian Lewis in the last couple of legs.
60.
That will be encouragement as well. Twice Anderson has managed only 60 in this leg.
Adrian's losing his shape now, he's losing his action.
56.
As he's bringing the arm back, the Ebb was going back with it. You're just going to lose power and accuracy. He's realised that there's an opportunity and he's
60.
just trying to ram it home so much. Effectively taken the darts.
60.
Nervy, edging, tension-filled leg this, isn't it?
Adrian's made it that way, isn't he?
Adrian Uruguay, 126.
Treble 19. Block that. Is it in? 48 to leave tops.
86.
He's relying on Gary
Uruguay,
to miss.
48.
Gary's noticed something or annoyed at something. For a point, 48.
Got to focus. On the money this time, he's missed 4 darts in the last couple of legs at tops, but Anderson is guaranteed at least a point. Huge night for the world champion, but there's clearly something staged right, which has unsettled him. Just doing the right thing here, just taking time.
Well, whatever they're actually saying to Gary, since they've been saying it, he's took out 48 and 2 and kicked off with a 180. He's dealing with it very, very well. Gary Anderson of old, that would have bothered him.
180. 60.
Now Adrian's turn. Oh, why can't you do all this at the start of the leg, man? Gets all excited.
I think he was just pointing out somebody in the crowd that offended him, but he's clearly angry, hasn't he? Whatever's happened,
100. Adrian, you require 88.
He's looking over there again, and Anderson here going to have to try and keep focus, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got to let it go. Let the security deal with the individual. He's got some work to do. He's got to win another leg for the 2 points. Oh, that's brilliant. All the pressure is on Adrian Lewis to take out 60. 20 tops to save the match. Double 10.
50. Gary requires 40.
The world champion on home soil for the match.
20.
Well. There's the focus there. 3 darts for the match.
Well, Adrian at the moment is the main instigator of his own downfall until that double 2 goes in.
Leg is Gary to throw first. Game on.
Gary's got to regain his composure. They had held together so well. This situation
83.
has clearly annoyed him. Hopefully that person has now been removed.
Well, reminding you, he missed 3 darts at tops to go 5-1 in front. He then missed another dart at tops to go 6-2 in front.
100.
And he's just missed 3 darts at tops and double 10 to win the match 7-3.
60.
Well, Adrian's going to be bitterly disappointed if this goes the way that it's looking, because he's just not played well. That second leg, and he missed 5 darts to finish 24. Was the catalyst for a catastrophe.
Anderson with some work to do here.
80.
Important last dart. You can see the relief on Anderson's face.
$91. Gary requires 98.
Still got to finish the job.
It's all getting a bit twitchy. Treble 18.
74.
Adrian Lewis should have a double, or the smallest double on the board, the bullseye. He'd be disappointed if he doesn't. That's a real poor effort, and he knows it. Pulled the first dart.
Gary requires 24.
Well, a target that won Gary Anderson back-to-back World Championships, and he's done it again. Double 12 means Gary Anderson has won 4 consecutive Premier League games, and the Premier League champ gets the partisan home crowd on their feet here in Glasgow. Anderson returns later to take on Peter Wright, but Anderson's a winner, 7-4 against Adrian Lewis.